Hello, friends. I am way too lazy to move right now, even though I need to pee really bad. But I can't even sit up, so I'm just gonna do a day of check-in. And I was gonna check in tomorrow instead when I was convinced that I was gonna feel like back to normal tomorrow because I recover fast. That's what I tell myself. But for some reason, I just felt like I kind of wanted to chat with you today because I feel chatty. Um, Today, I got my egg retrieval in the morning. Um, I'm just going to throw out a bunch of random stuff about today and how I'm feeling because my brain is probably just like, it's just foggy. It's like, I mean, it's been a whole month. I just looked at my calendar. All of this, I mean, I started taking birth control and just like totally just like, you know, handed over my body to like whatever was told, whatever was I was supposed to do for all on the 9th of this month. So it's almost a month. It's the 31st now. And it'll take me a good week, I think, to like get back to my normal routine. So all in all, it took a month, which is what I had expected. I have a heating pad right now. And I have my goose keeping me company. And I just run to call out that I have this really comfortable, like, soft bralette on, and I've had it on for it's my most comfortable bra. I've had it on for the last 3 days because that's when the boobs started getting painful. And I like having a bra on to kind of keep everything pressed so my boobs don't hurt. This morning I woke up at 6. I didn't sleep super well, 6:30 because of, just knowing that I had a day ahead of me and I was just like totally unsure of what it would be like, unsure of anesthesia. I've only had anesthesia one time when I was 10 years old when I had broke my arm and it was really bad and they needed to put me to sleep to help get it like set it. But yeah, I don't remember anything about that. So this time it was like there's so many unknowns. There's only so much research you can do. I definitely just like drifted in and out of sleep all night, had a lot of weird dreams, but like it's fine because I'm gonna take a nap at the hospital and I'll just like probably go home and continue to nap. Strangely, I don't feel that sleepy, like like able to nap, so I'm just gonna go to sleep early tonight, but took a little nap. But yeah, I woke up around 6:30 and I was supposed to go to the hospital at 7:30. Um it was really great cuz my appointment was at 8:30, like kind of start of surgery would be at 8:30. Not too late, not too early cuz if it was too late, it would have like meant my trigger shot would be really late in the night and I didn't really want to stay up. So 8:30 was great for me. I got there, everything went pretty quickly. I did a little bit of waiting, but I got to meet the nurse who I've talked to before. Um, she did an amazing job putting in my IV, and then I just hung out for quite a while until it was my turn to go into the operating room. They do one person at a time every 30 minutes. They have a new person. Almost never lasts more than like 15-20 minutes total. They had me pee like several times to make sure my bladder was empty. I so yeah, I went in. I met Before I went in actually. I met like embryologists, anesthesiologists, my doctor. Nothing much to say there. They were like quick 1 minute meets, just like meet and greet, and then they put me in position. Super easy. Naked. I was able to keep my bra on, which was super rad because I didn't feel like putting it on. or taking it off again, whatever. But yeah, they put me in position and started putting in the drugs, put in the like the painkillers, anti-nausea, antibiotics, unfortunately. So pooping's gonna be a bitch. And then the final one they put in was this the one that like puts me to sleep. I think it's propanol. Um, unless that was the painkiller one. And he was like, "You're gonna feel a warm feeling in your body," and I was like, "Oh yeah, I feel that." Bye guys. And like it's just funny that I remember so vividly saying that and he's like, "You're gonna feel sleepy." And I was just looking at the light above me and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. Oh, I'm still awake. I'm still awake." Every time I took a breath, and then bam. I woke up my doctor next to me in a different room, just like they wheeled me to a different part of the hospital and my doctor is just like at my side, just saying hello and saying like that they woke me up and that I got 15 eggs retrieved. And I was really, really impressed, honestly, and surprised because I had only seen 14 eggs this whole time we've been monitoring, and I think that's really normal because they'll just now can't really get behind, like can't see all the sides. So it got 15 eggs, and I was just really impressed because sometimes the eggs don't detach from your ovary. Sometimes there aren't eggs in there. They've already ovulated. It's just like such a crapshoot. But I got 15, and then they would tell me later on, call me after the embryologist went through all this stuff to call me and tell me how many were actually mature and like not deformed or abnormal or anything. So we just hung out there for a bit. Nurse was awesome. I felt a little bit more crampy, so I took a shit ton of Tylenol, but I don't think I'll ever have to resort to codeine or anything, any of the harder things they prescribe. But like, I've got tons of Tylenol. I've got some really gross like cherry Tylenol here, but I don't mind it. I kind of like how it helps me dose it. I can take as much as I want. So as you see, I've I took 1,000 milligrams of Tylenol at the place. This was already when fentanyl and drugs were already in my veins, but I was still feeling it. And now I've already sucked down like a fourth, or a fifth of this one, but that's totally fine. This isn't that strong. I've been feeling good. I've been sort of like planning because I'm like, what's next? I'm ready to move. And then like an hour ago, the pain. It was like this like special pain that I could feel from the needle only on my left side because my left side had the most um, embryos, but I could really feel this sharp pain where like I'm just imagining this thick ass needle like poked through my vaginal wall. Ooh, and it is very specific and very interesting. So I just chugged some more Tylenol. Um, some people have really bad bloating and pain the next day. Tomorrow, we'll see. I can keep you updated here. I'm really glad I ended up taking the day off tomorrow. I can't believe I almost didn't take it off, but yeah, tomorrow I have the day off. Worst case scenario, I'll feel shitty and be in bed all day. Best case scenario, I'll like be able to take a walk. Um, Maybe get a foot massage. But I feel really really happy it's over, and I kind of like cleaned and cooked all this beforehand, so I feel really good about just the state of things. And then before I go, I just want to say, yeah, they called me a couple hours later, only like 2 hours later, with the results and said that I had 11 embryos that got frozen. And really, 10 was sort of like a dream number. I was really not expecting 10 because my initial checkup didn't seem like it was that I had that many follicles. So I feel really, really happy. It felt really worth it that all of this happened. And I'm still in really high spirits. And this whole experience, I just feel like, has been really chill. It's not that comfortable. Honestly, if it was just slightly more comfortable, like if you just took away the blood work, honestly, like I would do it again. It's just everything kind of keeps building up day by day, and by the end, you do feel like you're gonna go crazy. But um, it was it was a wild ride, and I'm really really happy I did it. Now it's time to hopefully be less bloated and like get my life back and get my coffee back. So yeah, thanks for putting up with this like really weirdly angled, really strange vibe of a video. I will check back in again later. Hi again, y'all. It is the next day. I just woke up from a nap. It's 3 p.m. I'm so glad I took today off. I would have to, honestly, if I didn't work from home, I would take tomorrow off too, but I'm eating a popsicle right now. Yesterday was a very drug filled, crampy day where actually, up until now, I've been on drugs, but yesterday my mind was a little bit foggy, you know? But at the current moment, I am still pretty attached to my bed. I just cannot imagine getting up from my bed unless it's to sit on my couch, which is exactly the same as a bed. I have a very sharp puncture pain on my left side, and it's just so different because I've heard so many people talk about cramping and bloating, and that is all not that bad. Like it all feels kind of the same as before I had my retrieval, but it's just this like sharp pain, and I got the most eggs out of my ovaries, so it makes sense. So that's what I'm taking the medication for. I only could take Tylenol yesterday, but today I ran out of Tylenol, and they said I could start taking Advil the next day. So I started Advil, and I actually think Advil is really long lasting and better. So yay, because I that's all I have right now. And who knows how long I will want to take this for, but I have a feeling it's getting a little better. I have a feeling maybe I could um tomorrow I won't need painkillers, but I kind of expected myself to heal really quickly and just be back up and at 'em like today. I was like debating if I should take the day off. I was even yesterday when I was hopped up on drugs, I was like, "Oh, I want to schedule some things for tomorrow. Like I have all these errands I need to run and I want to do these things. I want to clean my closet, blah blah." And I wrote them all on my calendar, and today just like one by one, just like no, no, no. I have just been peeing and laying in bed and drinking all kinds of electrolyte liquid. That's all I've been doing today. So I think the end is here almost, but I really miss moving and being active and all the things, but it'll happen soon. I just need to wait some more, maybe a week more. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this has gone, and I'm glad I did this. And that is my day one after surgery update. Okay.